my god, I can't believe that was off. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh god, stop. I was about to ask if she did. Oh my god, I was talking this whole time. Wow. Wow. I was asking you guys, like, what name should I name this guy? And I was just like, okay, nobody's piping up. Hello, everybody. Wow, I can't believe I was muted this whole time. That's great. Pro streamer here. But how is everybody? And hello, everybody. Good morning. We're playing this very questionable dating simulator. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Okay, I'm noticing the music is really loud. Can I... Oh. Okay. Okay, let's turn you down. You are very loud. I like the UI though. It's very cute. Biscuits McGravy? Do you want me to go back and change it? I could do that, because we're not that far in. Biscuits McGravy, okay. Ah, no, McGrav. That almost sounds lewd, like biscuit McGravy. Nuggets. We're gonna go with biscuits McGravy because Tangent piped up first. He beat you to the punch. So there we go. Okay, the audio seems low now. The sound effects are really loud. Sorry, I'm watching my audio levels just to make sure they're not super crazy. Oh, now you changed your mind about how biscuits should be sold. No, we're going with this. Florin9895, thank you so much for the follow, really appreciate it. Okay, we already went through this. Let's throw that clock out the window and stay in bed forever. He slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Came over. Already, you may not be cut out for this. No, I probably am not. What if you choose give up? I'm tempted. I give up. Is it just gonna start all over this again? What is this? KFC presents. Is this game really sponsored by KFC? I guess it must be. Okay. It just starts it all over again. Wow. I'm gonna watch this. This is amazing. Wow. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry, I turned it down for you guys. Oh, gosh. KFC has the best nuggets, hands down, beats McDonald's. I don't know. I like McDonald's nuggets quite a bit. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I like their chicken fingers when they're like made out of real chickens. Wait, so we have to do this all over again? Okay, we can put in the real the change here. Biscuits McGravy. There. Wait, can we put the space? Oh, we can put the space in there. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Confirm. Having a sig. I don't approve of this tangent, but okay. If you need it. If you need it. But know that I don't approve. Biscuit. Okay, let's smack that clock up at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Okay, you'll need to take this seriously. Work change PTO policy. What? Oh, part-time off? Is that what PTO stands for? I will likely have to cancel Thanksgiving and Christmas plans. Okay, gotcha. That really sucks. That really sucks. Not gonna lie. That really sucks. I'm sorry, dude. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brush, teeth or hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Who has a biscuit for breakfast? I guess you could have a biscuit for breakfast. I guess they sell biscuits at KFC. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, I was trying to pronounce that all Japanese, like Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Biscuits McGravy. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What is with this pose? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Yes, the publisher is KFC. That's awesome. Your wife will have a biscuit for breakfast. Maybe. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Look at her blubbering. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Wait, 3-day semesters? This is intense. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth, practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's... She seems stressed out, so change the subject to school gossip. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic, mystery student who is enrolled at the school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He had them since he was born. From an egg! What? An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. Damn. You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley? Ashley. Wait. Is it Ashley? Ashley? I'm gonna say Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, she's busty. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Biscuits McGravy's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley, but even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but oh, there you go. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. What is that game? I don't know, but hello, Mustache Player. Thanks for joining us to find out what kind of weird-ass game we've gotten ourselves into. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man-Man. What? Van the Man-Man? Van the Man-Man? Van the Man-Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van. You rang. Oh my god. What is this? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. What is he wearing? He's like wearing like he's like nude under there, under that piece he's wearing. A halter top of sorts. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against a window directly next to it. Ah! Whoopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Biscuits McGravy, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? Why? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy, chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! Say sprinkles. Is there sprinkles? Now, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. What is this? I am chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god, it's him! You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland! Colonel Sanders interrupts Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Is that KFC? Yes, it is Colonel Sanders from KFC. This game is sponsored by KFC. You take a moment to clean yourself up. There's no other choice. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for learning the greatest culinary academy in the world. Dogo! The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man, and you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. What's with this, like, pose? I don't... Everyone stares at him blankly. Oh my god, it's like an adorable corgi. It is an adorable corgi in, like, a suit and culinary hat and glasses and spatula. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. That's not sanitary. Isn't that kind of like speciesist? He not look like me. Wait, are you a corgi? Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz, the class bursts into laughter. We have a kitchen appliance as a student. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Oh, what should we give him, guys? I'm kind of leaning towards the chicken snack. Maybe a rubber ball? Beef treat sounds pretty good too. This is getting so weird. It was weird from the get-go. Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Yes, we guessed right. Well, 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 I think there might be a competition for a new star student. Wait. He's suddenly a star student because he guessed correctly like a bribe or like a treat for him. It's like pay to win. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Biscuits McGravy, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Oh, this is hard. Sit by best friend or sit by Colonel Sanders? Do we be a good friend or do we go and woo? It's a dating sim, so let's go with Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. That would be me. Like, no supplies. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. I want free KFC. I don't know where you can get free KFC, but I wish you luck on that. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! Quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Horse is to tree as chicken is to... the slam dunk. Feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? I would say a spork. Those are so efficient. I love sporks. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Camel meat. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but I think it's probably this. Not too much salt. That's right. And Sprinkle's a good boy. Oh. I mean, come on. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Your total score is perfect. 5 out of 5. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Biscuits McGravy, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Best teacher, right? Time for lunch! That was the important announcement. I mean, lunch is pretty important. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. The Stewart Cafeteria. Established 2015. A delicious fragrance wafts into the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch! She said shh! In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. I'm in love with the doggo. He's awesome, yeah. That corgi. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Oh my god, I kind of now want like KFC for dinner. I guess we'll see. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! Give me that fried chicken. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what singer Ashley has preferred to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh no, a rival! Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any. I'll take his... Whoa, hold on, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Sup, fellow average cheese, how are you? Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab a water. I just realized I don't have my water here, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, VNs tend to be a little rough on the throat. Lots of reading. Okay. We sunk our teeth. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Bucket of chicken. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim towards the light. Let's see. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Savor the moment. Everything that tells you about let's go with this one. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha 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 ha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Oh my, what in 11 herbs and spices is this? It's a KFC dating sim. Oh my god, he's got like a chicken staff. He just had that prepared to whip out, you know, his staff. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Wink wink. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 whole more days to get to know each other. Yes, the semester is only 3 days long. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know, what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... What is it? It's blanked out. No! I was trying to click over it. Like, wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Can you even rewind? Dang, I don't think you can rewind. Prioritize quality. Yeah. So you can't, if I miss like a sentence, I can't go back. Oh well. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I think we're gonna go with this one, because oh, hold on guys. Okay, I'm back. That was just Amazon at the door. By the way, could you guys hear the doorbell ringing? I was just out of curiosity. But anyways, we're gonna choose modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. Yes, ding dong. Okay. It's pretty loud, I guess. I think he had chicken? Wait, what do you mean? Me? Wait. Oh, I'm so sorry. I always forget about that. There you go. We're not on break anymore. Wait. Are you saying he is in me? That I had that I had chicken delivered to my door? I thought you might have gotten a visit from the Colonel himself. Maybe. I wish. Then we could have chicken right now while I'm playing this game. Could you imagine the decadence? I appreciate the compliment, Biscuits McGravy. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Do it. I mean, I could technically go and order it online and get it delivered. No, that would be too much. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. That's an impressive looking kitchen. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Well, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Let the hunky Colonel cook you some food. Come on, do eat. If only. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I know. Hello, Vex. How are you? We're enjoying a very quirky dating sim today, this morning. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Aw, man, we ditched our friend, but I guess, you know, I kind of did ditch her, you know, for the classroom seats, so we kind of set the tone for that. Want to be my partner? Sure, Biscuits McGravy. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Aw, I'm starting to think that maybe I made a wrong choice by abandoning her. Hello, new partner. Beep boop zzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. He's at least wearing an apron. Wait, Colonel Sanders? This is true. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Lol. Stop it, sarcastic man. You do the king. Yup. Okay. Guys, who should we pick for Miriam's partner? Pop here? Or I forgot what his name was. Oh, Clank. His name was Clank. Pop and Clank. DL? I don't know what you mean by DL, but I mean, oh, you downloaded the game. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's free. Like, how can you say no to a free game? It's actually sponsored by KFC. I'm kind of leaning towards Clank. I think he seems a little more competent, but I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Pop or Clank? Pop eye thing? Pop? You want Pop? Okay, we're gonna go with Pop then. He seems kind of dumb though. Okay. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. It's so sad. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. Go with Chef Dum Dum. He's got like a freaking juice box. I'm a chef. Okay, I'm gonna try to do Ralph's voice for Pop. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. What the hell? Okay. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. For sure he's Ralph. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea? Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Me so sorry. Wrong choice for sure. Ruh-roh. Who knows? I don't know, you know? The other guy, Clank, was just more of a kitchen appliance. So, who knows? We'll see. I'm thinking, you know, chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy all kind of go together, so... But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Clank has no arms. But he's like a kitchen appliance, so he could have been really helpful in that way. He could have helped cook, or at the very least, he would have stayed out of her way. Not like, you know, Pop, but we'll see. We'll see how Pop does. Which one? Mashed potatoes? Okay. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Hey, nothing wrong with having the right armless tools for the job. If you choose steak, maybe Pop will eat it. Oh noes. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Colonel's heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Ugh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Biscuits McGravy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. What's with the music? It's like suddenly so like badass. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. This guy. Really? I suppose it's pretty good hobby to have. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Biscuits Miss Gravy was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Oh no. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. What? Well, we have sort of rejected Miriam from the get-go, so I don't think we can really ask her for help anymore. So let's try Colonel Sanders. That's an epic bozo Zuko. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? The guy with the hair. Oh, yeah. Forgot the English word for it. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Starts with a P? A punk? Punk? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Biscuits McGravy as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Biscuits McGravy's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the intention of the moment, your hands must have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Wait, when did they make the gravy? He just produces this gravy like out of nowhere. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. I like it's in a KFC bowl. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. It's a spork. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh my god, it's a magical moment. Magic. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. This is so awkward. No, it is not awkward. This is beautiful. It is a magical, beautiful moment. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh no, why did we do that? We threw a piece of food at her. Why did we waste food? Oh, the cringe is fantastic. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on, right there, Biscuits McGravy. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Fan rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. What the fuck? I just like looking at this, it's like, this is pretty epic looking. It's like a battle axe with a tentacle, a very tasty looking tentacle on it. That actually looks delicious. Oh, what was my voice for this guy? You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have churned in the process. The results could be toxic. Wait, how can he have the axe? I don't know. Apparently the axe was handed down by his family. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Whoopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Wait, now this guy's like a ghost here? The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. That Corgi's wall physique, lol. Chef Ralphie needs his own game. What? For real? Oh, come on. I forgot his voice. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Actually, this looks romantic. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Oh my god, does he have tears in his eyes? Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Biscuits McGravy? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Colonel Sanders looks really good for someone who's born in 1890, right? Look, he looks irritated. He interrupted our confession. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams, all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him! We're talking about me! Me, 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 me! I'm the hero! The spork monster is here to fight a hero! What the hell are we looking at here? A spork monster just appears. Okay. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? What kind of voice should I go with? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster! Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Let's keep attacking. You should just decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Spork Monster won't forget this. Is really feeling threatened by your attack. Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh god. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I think we're gonna defend here. You decide to defend. Finger licking terrifying. Okay, I'm not gonna read everything, every line. It's gonna get a bit much. Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Uses Utila Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. I thought I was defending. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. Wait, where the hell is Colonel Sanders in all this? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. More cooking with love. Is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Okay. So finish him or spare him. I'll let chat pick this one. Do we spare Spork Monster or finish him? Also, what the hell is Spork Monster made out of? Like a biscuit? Biscuit? Can't look. It's too much. I don't know what kind of consequences this will have. I kind of want to finish him. He just like attacks us like out of nowhere, but maybe the more noble thing would be to spare him, you know? Cooking with love. Okay, so we're finishing him. All right. Forget about mercy. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. It does 10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Biscuits McGravy. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Oh, okay, maybe it's best that we did that because we got an item now. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams. Or instructing your love? Dreams are weird. They're all riding chicken. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? How does one instruct love? I don't know. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. I like how there's a chicken poster here, and then there's also like some sort of Korean boy band poster here. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Love, I say. Love, damn you! What's this emote? That looks good. Annie TF Heart. You meet up with your best friend. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Oh, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. Oh wow, I'm schooling my friend on like how to like handle a relationship here. Wow. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient? Is there a dramatic air echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. Wait. Was she a drug mule? Did she become a drug mule? I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Death a drug mule. Well, whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect the Colonel Sanders secret or share it with your bestie? I'm pretty sure like if I said anything, it would get back to him somehow. So I don't know. I wouldn't even do this. That's kind of mean too. I would have if in real life I would have just said nope. I'm not saying nothing. Okay, so we're just gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about? Oh, that's another cute emote too. What's with all the cute emotes? I need some more cute emotes as well. It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's been watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horse-of-fuel butte you have. I mean, what a horse-of-fuel butte you have. Dang it, that's just what I said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Biscuits McGravy just gets really nervous around people they like. Thanks. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have just seen it. I don't know who's the main character, you or Sanders, lol. I think I am. I mean, that's who I'm playing as, so... She gives you a wink and a smile, as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something really bad. By the way, they're hiding. Wait, by the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, wait, what's with this picture of this guy here? Does anyone know? It's just like some random picture of this dude. Maybe he's like a current CEO at the KFC? I don't know. The main characters are all 11 of the herbs and spices. It's kind of a big deal. Ha ha ha. I see what you did there. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Act like you're not interested in them, but try and get a really closer look. Okay, I'm gonna do this. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? Oh, wait. So she's calling me an Emperor, so... Because I didn't know what gender I was. I guess, I'm male? I don't know. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ain't you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, it takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got Pop pinned to the wall and are tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Hee hee hee! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I have never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. What? Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Hold on, I gotta... Can I save? Oh, I can't even save. I guess it auto-saves. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, or at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. I know. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Biscuits McGravy? Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter, or sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look at that hunky hunk. I see what you did there. What the heck is with the shimmering pepper? Like, we're talking about like a bell pepper or something? Glass of water seems really boring. I don't know if like if we take the dog biscuit, if we'll like you know, make ourselves more favorable to the teacher. Okay, so it's either the pepper or the dog biscuit. But like sample, that means to eat it. So I don't know. The pepper seems the most edible other than the glass of water. Okay, we're gonna go with the shimmering pepper because it's shimmering for a reason. Oh wait, or does that mean it's like super hot? Oh no. Ah, decisions. Like what if it's so hot and we embarrass ourselves? This is a toughie, guys. This is a tough decision. Dog biscuits? Okay. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents. Perhaps you reach out for it when... Sprinkles jumps out and bites onto your cooking apron! What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The whole class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. Oh no! 3+. We chose wrong. I never even got to taste it. Can this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Game over. Oh my god, we died! We died. Try again? Wait, is this gonna take us to the beginning? Oh no. No. Okay, we awake on day 2. Okay. Let's see, is this just- oh, this is all the same stuff? Okay, we're just gonna fast forward all this. I have to actually spam the button? Spam! Oh, okay, never mind. I can hold it. I can hold it. Damn, not a seasoned veteran after all. What? Okay, we're just gonna go with the same choices we did. That fast forward. We'll get back to the dog treat platter in no time. Okay, I'm gonna go with the shimmering pepper. Okay, here we go. Shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh, I suspected. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Oh! This guy again? I am here to give you an important message. Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever! That's some sage advice. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Why was it on the platter then? And why was he, like, you know, serving it up to me? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Oh wait, that was her voice, sorry. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Okay, demand they stop wasting- No, step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Biscuits McGravy. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it message lifts you to victory. I wonder what will happen if you drink a cup of water. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that too. It's probably the correct choice, though. But it's like, it's such like the innocuous, like safe choice. It's like, oh, okay, it's a glass of water. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs dull, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh no, wait, this is a timed section? Hold on, I gotta have some water. Here we go. What temperature does water boil at? 100? That's right. But how would you have even gotten to this school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust? That's wrong! No! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Delightful. Ha 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 ha. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never get where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot and you're not gonna miss it. I don't know where I would have known that answer. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? That's wrong. Oh no! Don't make me get the stray bottle. Next question. These are random. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Biscuits McGravy. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all I can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of grease does it take to chill? Oh, what the hell? It gave me like less than 5 seconds to answer that. Get your mind back into the competition, grr. You're stranded on a desert island, or a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on a challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry. Oh, none of those answers are correct. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Zzz, poof. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen in battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Brr. You might not have any hands, but Biscuits McGravy does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Biscuits McGravy, no! Why would we throw our hands into a working mixer? But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use the hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle's over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Biscuits McGravy's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that plating job. I was gonna ask Biscuits McGravy to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. No. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, hee. As he places his sauce-covered lips finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize? Put yourself between. What do we do, guys? We could be forceful or just, you know, keep it to ourselves. Here, maybe we need to be a little more forceful. Come on, you're meant to be. I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this too. It's okay. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes— oh no, we chose wrong! We were too forceful. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later! Oh no! Game over. Try again. Oh no! We totally game overed. Again. Can we do that quiz thing again? Quiz? Yes? Okay, yes, we're doing the quiz again. Okay. Tell them that they're on. $100? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna like focus on this. These choices are so one-sided. Game over. I can't believe it. Har har. 11. Okay, I think we have to like get most of the questions right so that we can maintain our focus. Offers the most flavor. Gratitude? Vigilance? Ah, no! Vigilance was wrong too? Silence. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. Ah, well, just keep calm and curry on. Her. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Biscuits McGravy. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Oh no! Wait, so we get messed up anyways? What a hunk. Do we get distracted anyways? Yeah, there is no choice for us to— I guess it's all staged anyway. Oh no, we got our hands stuck in the mixer again. Okay, so we're gonna get that choice about him. Internalize the rage you feel. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders! He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and they have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. So the fire came from like her internalizing, or came from us internalizing our rage and setting our own eyebrows on fire. This is so random. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Hello, Tamborius TV! How are you? Welcome to the stream. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. The test was if the changing of my username works. Oh, okay. Who were you before? Who were you before? Oh, okay, I see. You've been following since the August 20th. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Because I was like, who's this person? Okay, God Pistol. Gotcha. Sup, man? How are you? I see you're changing over your name, eh? Does that mean that you are planning on streaming if you're going with a name like that? Temboris TV. And I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Maybe someday. Who knows? I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Chicken back. Stop. Welcome back, Mustache. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a really quick break. Just gotta go to the bathroom. I'll let you guys enjoy the soundtrack for this at least before we jump into this battle here. Alright, enough with the spice puns. Gotta head out. Alright, Filiokas, thanks for hanging out and for punning around. It was fun. But yes, I will be back in like 2-3 minutes, okay? Okay, I am back. Turn that off. Cumin back, last one. Take this chicken. Alright, I will take your chicken. I might possibly have some chicken later today. We'll see. Okay, we're preparing for the spork monster. Wait, hold on. I want to check something. Okay. Spork monster. Gorko, the spork monster is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin! And I, Gorko, am here to avenge them! Main problem was that Tamborius was taken, and since this is Twitch, TV sounded appropriate. Oh, okay. Usually, like, when I see people saying, like, TV in their name, it almost seems like they are planning on, or they're a streamer themselves, so it's like their channel. So TV. But, that works too. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. Yeah, I'm contemplating it, but need to get a new rig first. Oh, okay. I mean, you probably don't need too much to start, you know? Just even to start. And then you can just, like, improve as you go along. And actually even, you know, instead of investing so much into it initially, you can see whether you actually enjoy doing it at first with what you have. Which is kind of what I did. I think what Biscuits McGravy is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. I just noticed that his arm and legs are made out of sporks. What the fuck? All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. So if you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. So wait, we killed his brother and then now he's ready to like be our friend just because we asked him nicely to. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Biscuits McGravy, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss— Oh, he's inviting us back to his hideaway. Oh my, a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Oh, it's actually pretty normal and actually really nice. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Ah, what is this picture here? That's him as a baby. Okay. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret, just for you? Oh. There's something to be said about, you know, having your own secrets, so it keeps the other person guessing about you. So, we're gonna keep it a secret. Actually, I've said too much. Please, forget I've ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen, in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it would be only fair. Oh, I made him kind of like work for it a little bit. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Ah, yes, about that. You see, yes, Colonel? I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Oh no, the ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? Well, wait. Okay, I made up the ingredient with Miriam, so I just made up an ingredient for another made up ingredient. You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed the secret shows that he was probably right to do so. What? I didn't reveal it though. I made up an ingredient for it. Why is this storyline borked? Oh well. You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure that you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Well, I have something to confess. That secret ingredient you told me, I shared it with Miriam, my bestie. I didn't do this! In my playthrough, I actually told her a fake ingredient. Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again. Oh, okay, we redeemed ourselves. I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I could admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Wait, how long do you want to... How long does he want to hold on to this last bite? You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. How about this chicken? You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real! Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state of a bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on an item to... let's see. How about this baby picture? An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Tap on an item. How about this? You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. The poor student. I don't know what this is on the table, but okay. Scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Tap on an item. Oh, it opened the door. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Okay. That's not weird at all. The photo appears to be of Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Wait, they're not holding drumsticks at all. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I don't know about that. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! Oh man, what to do here? Fess up and tell the truth that you were snooping? You could- I guess I could tell him I'm cold. You decide that now is your moment and make a big move. Oh, should we make the move or should we go slow? There's still one more day to go, guys. So maybe we'll just tell him we're cold. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about where you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Biscuits McGravy? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Oh, we actually ended up staying. Dream sequence. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh, we stayed the night. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about, blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but if the recipe is secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Oh my god, it's chicken and, like, biscuits. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Maybe take him down a peg? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's good, but my mom made better. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard? Colonel, I know what you're gonna say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Oh, so because we chose Pop, she's now dating him? Would she have dated the kitchen appliance if we chose that way? Who knows? Of course I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house as if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to the Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connections. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. So corny. Oh no, we broke up with our best friend. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Biscuits McGravy, suggesting I pick on defenseless horse. We didn't suggest otherwise. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Biscuits McGravy, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear you're passionate about how your food is received? I came here for the thick legs on that animal girl. Like on her? On her? Yeah, she has some really thick legs. Oh my god, I just noticed that she has like drumsticks on her thigh highs. She has drumsticks on her thigh highs. I need these thigh highs. Excuse me, Biscuits McGravy. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. Classy. Alright. Sup, Lord Revan, how are you doing? I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. Yeah, we're playing this really quirky dating sim that is literally sponsored by KFC themselves. You know, featuring Colonel Sanders. See you inside, Biscuits McGravy. I'm sleepy, just woke up. That's cool. Good morning, man. Good morning. It's almost afternoon. What the fuck? Right? It's a free game. It's a free game. Can't say no to a free game, right? Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Yeah, I woke up a bit late today. Well, I think you were up pretty late streaming, right? In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you've recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh no, we're gonna make a mistake here. We have chicken. This game is kind of making me want to have like KFC later today, so we'll see. Yeah, Postal was fun. That's cool. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. Lol. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? Wait, didn't we just have an argument with her this morning? Like, why are we talking to her? KFC all day, every day. KFC is very important to have in Christmas in Japan. Oh, that's right. They like their fried chicken for Christmas time. That chicken. They don't have turkeys, they have chickens over there. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I don't know why that's a thing. Well, maybe... I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they just have fried chicken more for like special occasions, and whereas we kind of like just take it for granted here in North America because we just like have it like every day. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? How come she's helping me? We had an argument. Oh well. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. What, we got all jealous about, like, Colonel Sanders? I don't... And then again, I expect honey spiral ham for Thanksgiving, lol. Cast a forbidden spell, don't do it after all. I don't think it's really a good idea, but we can try it just to see what kind of ending we get. Should I cast it? What say you, chat? What say you? While I have some water here. Cast it? Okay. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it was you were doing. Oh, right. After looking at the page again, it comes rushing back to you. Something about this moment feels very familiar. Oh, cast it again. Oh no, we can't seem to cast it. Okay, it just puts you in the circle. Oh, wait. This is definitely feeling familiar, but not in a good way. Let's keep passing it. Deep in your heart, you know that proceeding with the spell is a terrible idea. Like seriously, don't do it. Memories are important. Nope, we're gonna cast it. You begin to read it again, knowing that nothing can stop you now. Welp, here goes nothing. Hold on to your butt. Uh-oh, what happened? We just start over? Something? Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. This is the exact same lines as the beginning of the game. Or you could wait. Oh no, guys! I think we started all over. No, we started all over. That wasn't even that great an ending. Oh, we might... This is our first day? This is our first day again? Yeah, it's our first day again. We erased the game! It did warn us. Okay, we're gonna have to fast forward some of this stuff. I'll try and remember all the things I picked. We're just fast forwarding now. We've already done all this. Yes, our teacher is a corgi. For those of you who are new to this stream. Oh, there's the student that died. Or that we killed later on. Chicken. Okay, we picked Colonel Sanders. Load game. Can I even load game? Hold on. Oh, okay, cool. Right. So, okay. So it just unlocks chapters. Wait. It says the first bite. I can't even pick any of these. Oh no, I think I just reset the game. No. So... You stand at the edge of the room. Okay, yeah, no, that's just... So, that spell basically erases all your checkpoints. Oh wait, is this the second day? I'm not sure. Chicken snack. Oh, okay, yeah, I already picked that. Colonel Sanders. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're just gonna have to do it again. I need that. Oh, what is this? Extremely. Feather. Spork. Anything. He's the best boy. Perfect. Yes. Okay, sorry about this, guys. We're just gonna skip to where we got to as best as we can. This one. Savor the moment. I wish there was a button I could push to fast forward instead of holding the button with my mouse. Be modest. Okay, we picked Clank or Pop before. So we'll go with Pop, because she'll date him. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Be right back, a few minutes. No worries, man. I'll be catching up to where we were at before. Trying to pick all the same decisions. That battle axe. Oh, the spork monster. This is actually kind of nice because it sort of gives my throat a bit of a break. Makeup of... Okay, see? I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient and see if I... get that same dialogue later on. Because he claimed that I shared his secret, but I didn't. I didn't share the secrets. How come they have the book? I thought we had the book. Okay, we ate the shimmering pepper last time. Should we just go with that? The dog was kind of angry at us, so I'm gonna go with the glass of water. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was— all of these were all the wrong choices. Okay. It was from my favorite toilet. You give me $6. Or you owe me $6, and you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Wait, so all of them were mistakes anyways, okay. Whatevs. Okay, they're on. We're gonna do this. That's right, if you hope to succeed. Well, we got that answer right. Finally. And then now we're gonna be distracted. Internalize the rage we feel and set our eyebrows on fire apparently from it. What's this pork monster? I think he still said that I shared his secret. Oh well. Gonna take things slow. Take him down a peg. Alright, we're getting close to like the book of forgetting things. Don't do it after all. Okay, we're back on track. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Dogs can be rather unpredictable. Wait to see what happens. I'm gonna go with this. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Hold on. Okay. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I'll destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here, African! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. Ahem. I apologize for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Biscuits McGravy, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see... But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble, I got yelled at by Pop's mother who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves this creation behind and runs out of the room. What is that? It looks like some sort of like jello mess with an egg inside it? Peas? What are those like little other bits? I don't even know. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. Ugh. Special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Biscuits McGravy's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish becomes second nature to you, and you're quickly able to get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Biscuits McGravy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you! Well, I guess there's no hiding it. I mean, obviously you're cooking something, aren't you? Fess up about your practice dish. Okay, okay, you got me. I'm doing a little more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no, I can smell that it was made with a helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Wait, do they make pot pies at KFC? Now I'm curious. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. I'm actually getting kind of hungry playing this game, because, like, they make the food dishes really, like, tasty looking. Hold on. Oh my god. Have I been muted this whole time? Have I been muted this whole time? I've been reading all this and I've been muted this whole time. Wow. Just wow. Oh my gosh. I am just oh no. I'm gonna have to like look back at the VOD to see how long that's been muted for. Oh no. I've been reading all that this whole time as I've been progressing through the game. Like when I was trying to read along. Cause like if I was just reading this on my own, I would go through this game like super duper fast. Reading aloud is a lot slower, but oh man, I wasted all that effort reading. Damn it, why didn't I notice that my mic was muted? Oof. Thank you for pointing that out about the muffin. The feels. You said you're eating a muffin. Oh my god, because I'm pretty sure I unmuted it, but I must have pushed it twice. Damn, man. I was reading this whole thing, and it was emotional too, you know. Well, okay, what can you do? What can you do? Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Oh no. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I thought it was a really big muffin. No. I literally took a bite and I didn't advance the story at all. And then when you guys saw that I was advancing the story, that's when I started like talking again. I literally just stopped playing the game to just take one bite. Man, just for that one bite. This is why I don't eat very often when I stream. Okay. Anyways, I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Biscuits McGravy, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Oh, I got to read like the last 3 lines. Is that it? Oh, is there an ending? That's it? There was no ending, it just ends like that. I'm a little sad that that was just the ending. Just like, the end. Oh. Ow. Please, stop. Okay. That opening music is like, so loud. Is there credits? Oh, there's credits. There's credits. I'm very sad that, like, I was muted the whole time. Oh, you didn't win him over. I don't think you can. Well, it was that was good. That was good while it lasted. And we're gonna probably move on to back to Subnautica. Subnautica, yes. Sounds good. It's 12:25, so I could probably fit in a little bit of Subnautica. Okay, I'm just going to change the title over. It was a cute, cringy, fun game. Yes, I agree. Definitely agree. It was good for like a free game. I will admit. This I will admit to. Subnautica. Can I spell, please? Subnautica. Okay. Exit. And Subnautica.